What's up, everyone? Adrian Morrison here. I want to welcome you to the Profit Power Hour. I am excited to have you here. We have a phenomenal training for you tonight. Everybody's piling in the room right now, so I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad that you showed up early or on time so you get in. Every week, we seem to fill up faster and faster. We are just growing. It is unbelievable how many people are, enrolling in the community by means of our Ecom Success Academy, our Quick Start program, our Instagram training. And, as we get more students that enroll, right, this webinar starts to fill up at a higher rate, or at a faster pace, I guess I should say. I'm going to get my webcam on in a second. Right now, while the room is piling up, I try to free up the bandwidth because when the webinar usually starts, so many people come in that it starts to freeze up the control panel. If you're just now joining us, welcome to the Profit Power Hour. I do these every single Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern. That is right now. And we have a great e-commerce training today. Actually, what I'm going to be doing is showing you an automated way to, it's really honestly what got my business to 7 figures. So I'm going to show you an automated path to crushing it in 2020 and to duplicating, what I fully 100% believe played a significant role in getting me to 7 figures in e-com. So now it's actually simpler than ever to execute this strategy, and I'm excited to be able to show it to you. Everybody should be able to see our Profit Power Hour welcome screen right now. Go ahead and type in a 1 if you can see the welcome screen. All right, so my team will be looking for that. And listen, there's a lot on this screen, so, and I'm not gonna, I talk about the screen every week, but for those of you that are new, this is our welcome screen at the top. There's a link to get your free trial at Shopify. That's my partner link with Shopify. On the right-hand side is my social media. So super active on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. May as well follow me on Twitter and Snap because I hit those here and there. Snapchat, like I just randomly went and answered a bunch of DMs the other day. For about 30-45 minutes. So I try to show each platform love, and I do different things on each platform. So, it's a good idea to follow me in all of those places. On the left-hand side are some of our tools, and some of these tools go kind of hand in hand with what I was teaching last week on increasing your average order value and then increasing your lifetime customer value. And we'll dive deeper into that this week as well. Coupon Hero gets people to spend more money. Wheelie Opt-in gets people to spend more money and puts people on your email list. And then you've got Shine On, which I think is going to be a huge print-on-demand app for jewelry over the holiday season. And then Pillar Profits, as always, is really great. All right, so this is our welcome screen. You'll see it every week, and we update it from time to time as there are new tools and new things that we recommend. By no means must you have any of these must-have Shopify tools, but I say must-have in that for my business, they played a huge role, and I wouldn't be where I am today without these strategies. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I am going to pull up my webcam. Let's see which one comes on this week. There I am. All right, so can everybody see me? Just say yes if you can see me. I know that if you've been on my webinars for the past couple of years, this background may look a little bit different to you. It's a little boring. My other office had neon lights behind me that made it M. I usually have artwork. I'm still moving in the new house, so my office has a little bit of a ways to go. I do have a little bit of a tan because this week I actually went outside for the first time in a long time. Because this new place has a pool, and I figured I'd go hang out for the holiday. So everybody can see me. Just put in a 5 if you can see my screen and you can see my camera. Put in a 5. Okay. Awesome. So what I want to do is I just want to first off tell everybody a little bit about of the recap. And actually, you know what? What we'll do first is we will go into our Facebook group, and then I'll give you the recap. So everybody go ahead to our private Facebook group, the Profit Power Hour Facebook group, and make one post. Don't make a zillion posts. Do one post. And oftentimes, this is where we choose our cash money winners from, because we give away free money every week, free training, free money. This week, I want you to go say, everyone, hurry up and join the Profit Power Hour if there's still seats available. Adrian showing us how to automate mega profitable sales on our store. Now, that sounds really like, you know, fluffy, hypey, but it's so true. What I'm going to show you tonight will automate very high converting sales on your store and contribute and be a huge all-star player in what I was teaching last week for your business. So we're going to recap that. But for now, go to facebook.com/groups/profitph and go ahead and remind everybody to come in if there are some remaining slots available. So that's going to take you over here to the Facebook group. If you have not yet joined the Facebook group, apply. We'll get to your application. You just have to answer the questions. If you don't answer the questions, you don't get in the group, but it's only 3 questions and they're very simple. All right, so go and apply to be in the Facebook group. There's tons of phenomenal like discussions that go in here and questions that get answered. We have such a great community. So go and apply for the group. If you're in the group, go ahead and type in and tell everybody to hop onto this week's webinar. And I will go ahead while you're doing that and apologize if I seem kind of stiff this week, because I know I'm on webcam and a lot of you watch, you know, my body language and movement. I've been doing the insanity workout now since probably May, and it's been awesome. I mean, it's been incredible, and they named it appropriately, that's for sure. It's from like 2011, Sean T. And it's just been great. I feel so good and I'm so healthy. I've lost like 15 pounds and I didn't need to lose weight in the first place, but you know, I've definitely leaned up and I just feel great. But while I was working out the other day, I think I did something wrong and I pulled something like right here in my neck, and like I can't barely look to the left or the right. So if I want to look at something, I'm like, I have to turn my whole body this way or that way. It's seized up real bad. It's been bad for like 3 days. So fortunately, I get to see my chiropractor. He comes in and he comes over to my house and just sets things back in place. So I'm looking forward to that, and hopefully whatever I did wrong, I will not do again. Sometimes you lift something wrong or whatever. So I'm in a lot of pain, honestly, but it's worth it. It's definitely worth it. So everybody's probably posted this by now. Thanks if you're telling me you hope that I feel better. It's just a, you know, part of it, I guess. It's just like, it's really tight. But I look forward to getting my neck a little bit better and then starting to work out again, because it's been 3 days and I've just tried to let it kind of work itself out. It's not working. All right, so let's talk about what we are going to do tonight. Let's recap last week. So I'm going to pull up last week's notes, and last week's notes were super, super important because they went over the top the top 2 methods that we use to create a massive business and take advantage of what I call the biggest ecom boom in the history of the internet. So let's take a look at these notes and let's recap real quick. All right. So last week we talked about how most people, they don't run a real business. They don't. I mean, it's silly. Like, you have all of these people that, you know, they put on their Instagram and they put on their Facebook or their business cards that they're CEOs and they own these businesses that aren't real businesses. Really what they're doing is they're making quick cash grabs, and they're They're, they're always chasing the dollar. I think that when you go into business, you should look at this as I'm running a business, and a business should not always be chasing the dollar, hoping to get by. A business should be an automated machine. I want you to type that in the chat box right now, or it's actually called the questions box for those of you that are new. I want you to type in, I need an automated machine, okay? An automated machine that produces cash for you. Now, I'm not talking about cash like coming out of the computer screen and all that scammy, hypey stuff. I'm legitimately talking about a well-oiled machine that produces money. And I use this in all of my businesses, and it has made me millions upon millions of dollars in sales using the exact strategy that I am going to share with you tonight. Now, most people do not run a real business. What they do is they find one single product, okay, that's in yellow, and they launch an ad to that product and they make some money, okay? And this is one full year, September 2020 to September 2021. And by the time that they launch that ad, they're making some good money out of the gate. You'll notice that some months they don't make any money. Some months they make money, some months they don't make any money. And then it just goes completely negative. How many of you have had that happen? How many of you have a timeline that's very similar? It might be days, it might be weeks, it might be months, but you were making money and then you went to making no money. Just let me know in the chat box. I agree. Yes, that's me. Yep, that happens to all of my ads. Okay. That's because you're likely not set up like a real business should be set up. What you're doing is Facebook marketing, right? Facebook marketers chase the dollar. And look, I'm a Facebook marketer, but I run a real business. And if you know how to run a real business and you know how to run Facebook ads, you don't have to churn and burn anymore, right? All right. You got to make sure that you're not only focused on the front end, which is running this one ad to get this one sale. Now, the right way to do things to run a real business, all right, and you can go over and watch this replay from last week, I'll show you where to get it, is to find that product, but then have other complementary products that a customer may be interested in. So for example, if I don't have anything on my desk because none of my stuff is in this office, but if I'm buying some Apple AirPods, right? It would stand to reason that I might, since if I have AirPods, that means I got an iPhone, right? So it would stand to reason that I might want an extended battery charger for my phone, or I might want to get a phone case cover for my phone, or whatever it may be. There's a zillion different things that we could look at here. So if I were to go over to, and this isn't the best example in the world since it's Apple, but let me just go over to Apple's website real quick. All right, so when I come over here to Apple and I go to, let's see here. So when I go to shop, let me just come over here to shop real quick. So we'll go to iPhone, buy. Okay. So when I come over here to Apple's website to buy an iPhone, they have other products that they're going to offer me and upsell me or cross-sell me. So for example, when I'm buying the iPhone, they're going to try to upsell me to a 64 gigabyte or 128 gigabyte or a 256 gigabyte. These are like they're cross-sell slash upsells. I would mainly call them upsells though, for those of you asking, okay? So these are more expensive price points. But then as we get down here, let's choose this one. I'll just choose a random, let's do T-Mobile. No, I'll pay them full. So here are some other upsells. When you're buying an iPhone, so Adrian, you might want to get Apple Care, right, to insure your device, or theft and loss care to insure your device. Let's say I decide not to get those, right? Now it's going to make me go through an activation process. So why don't we go over here to Macs, all right? And while we are buying an iMac computer, let's look at some of the upsells and cross sells and whatnot that they have here. All right, so let's just say that we are going to purchase a computer from here. I want you to watch what they do. All right, they have all the upsells, memory, storage. All right, we're not really necessarily going to be upgrading people like that, but look what they have here. Pre-installed software. You can buy Final Cut Pro, Logic Pro. These are upsells, right? These get their average order value up. I came in to buy a $1,000 computer, but they've upsold me on memory, they've upsold me on space, they've upsold me on getting a magic mouse and a trackpad, they've upsold me on software. And then when I go to my bag over here, look, what are they doing? They're going to upsell me an additional cable. They're going to upsell me Thunderbolt, Apple Care. All right, look at all of these upsells. There are the AirPods. Here, you see what's happening? Why would I believe now one of the, I think I saw that they're like 2 trillion, I don't know, something like that, but one of the most successful companies in the history of time have all of this here when you're trying to buy a computer, because it stands to reason that you're going to want some of these complementary items with your computer, be it software, be it cables, be it additional hard drives, right? These are upsells. Now, what happens is when you buy a product from Apple, they will also start emailing you discounts and deals. So if we go back over here to my notes, right? The right way to do things is to have one complimentary product, or I'm sorry, one flagship product, one big product, the computer, the iPhone, right? And then to have, you'll see here, complimentary product 1, complimentary product 2. Already have those. So when you launch your ad and somebody buys the product, the first product, you might get 2 more sales from that customer right out of the gate, which means the average amount of money that your customer is spending on your store is going to be higher if you're selling multiple complementary products that go well with the iPhone or with whatever it is that you're selling than if you're just selling that one product. And this is what really debunks the whole hype theory of one product stores being the best way to make money. If you had a one product store, how the heck are you going to upsell people past just selling them one more additional product of what they just purchased, which is a good upsell, but from there you're kind of screwed, right? In optimization. So I like to have stores where I can have a lot of different products that make sense, that are complementary. Is everybody with me on this? And when your average customer spends more money, right, then on that timeline here from September 20th to the 21st, guess what happens? You stay profitable. You make more money because your customer is spending 2 to 3 times more money, right? So this is the right way to do things, and it's not rocket science, and it's not some hidden thing. So what are we looking at here? What is Apple doing, and what are these big companies doing? Well, the first thing is they are focused on cross sales and upsells, and this will get their AOV, average order value, up, right? Cross sales are ways to get people to buy other complementary products while you're shopping. Upsells are ways to get people to add products to their cart while they're checking out. So an example here would be somebody goes to our Shopify store to buy a dog collar, right? And then when they hit add to cart, we upsell them additional replacement collars, right? We also upsell them and offer to them a dog harness or a extended dog leash or dog jewelry or a anti-bark device to train their dog to stop barking. I wish I could do that to my dogs because they go crazy almost every time I record. And that will get your average order value up, cross sales and upsells. They turn people into more profitable buyers. So you're going to have a percentage of people say yes, and you're going to have a percentage of people say no. we get on one of our offers a whopping 43% of people that we ask if they would like to add an additional product to their order say yes. And this makes us a lot of additional money just simply by asking them. It's the would you like fries with that, right? This is the key to our success, right? Now, the next thing that we talked about, the profitable method number 2, is lifetime customer value. And today what I want to do is I want to show you a way that you can increase lifetime customer value. Now, LTV isn't getting one customer to buy a bunch of stuff and go on a shopping spree in one day. LTV, lifetime customer value, is the art of getting a customer to come back again and again and again and again to buy more stuff, right? So there are 2 elements to your business. Write this down. I want you to write down in your notes. There are 2 elements to my business. Element number 1 is the front end. All right, element number 1 is the front end. The front end is where you get that initial sale. You sell that dog collar, you sell that iPhone cover, you sell that whatever it is, notepad, you sell the basket weaving, whatever, I don't know. You sell something that you're promoting in your ads. The back end is where you create repeat sales and you get customers to come back over that timeline throughout the year to buy more products, buy additional products, because you're building a brand and you have brand loyalty. The reason that businesses, the biggest businesses, are in business isn't because they're really good at selling one product. It's because they're really good at getting people to come back and buy more products, right? Acquiring your customers is the most expensive part of marketing. Once you get that customer, just get them to continue coming back over and over and over and over and over again, and you're in the money, right? So one of the best ways to grow your back end and increase your lifetime value of a customer, meaning they make one purchase today, but a week later they make another purchase, and 3 weeks later they make another purchase, and 10 weeks after that they make another purchase, and they come on to your store to shop on Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, Father's Day, birthdays, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Christmas shopping, whatever it may be. You get them to continue coming back, right? By offering them discounts and dibs on new products, so on and so forth. A lot of you said, Adrian, if we're running a general store, this is kind of what a lot of you were asking me last week. You were saying, if we're running a general store like Gear Grabber, where we have firefighter stuff, dog stuff, fishing stuff, cat stuff. I mean, Adrian, we're selling all sorts of things. Like somebody that's buying a skull face mask or a fishing lure probably is not the person that's going to be interested in getting an email about the next gold and blue sapphire cat necklace, right? So Adrian, how do I do email marketing and generate repeat customers without ruining, right, my relationship with the customer? It's pretty simple, right? You email people things that they are interested in. So let me come over here and show you something. This is really cool. This is like the meat and potatoes. This is so sick. All right, give me just a second here. I'm going to log in. I use MailChimp for email marketing. That still blows some people's minds, but I love MailChimp. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. So here we are inside of my example MailChimp account, okay? Now, MailChimp is for those of you saying you can't see the screen, give it a second, it should pop over. For those of you that are saying, Adrian, I have a general store like Gear Grabber, we sell a lot of different products, and when we send an email, we're sending an email that essentially has dog stuff in it, cat stuff in it, tacticals. We just have to send like this massive catalog. I got great news for you, that works, and it works great. I've been doing it for a long time, but you're gonna have people that open those emails, and when you send an email and the first thing that they see in the email is a cat necklace and they don't even own a cat, they're very likely to close the email. Does that make sense? Just say yes if that makes sense. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. So you want to be able to create these broadcasts. Let me actually, let's come over to our notes. This is so sick. You're going to love this. All right. I don't think I've ever taught this before. Okay. Email marketing, LTV strategy. All right, email marketing is the most boring type of marketing in the planet, but it's also the most profitable type. There are two types of emails that you will be sending. All right, so there are two types of emails to send. All right, so type one, let's go number one. Number one is going to be called a broadcast email. Now, broadcast emails are going to be general promos. Now, what's a general promo? All right, so a general promotion, I don't like the way that looks. Y'all know how I am with making sure stuff looks good, right? I'll try not to be too OCD about it. All right, so the number one way to do it is a broadcast email. A general promotion, all right? So a general promotion is going to be, basically like a catalog style. Don't you dare autocorrect me. Catalog style email with everything in it. All right. So that means if you are sending out emails to your entire, I did not just do that, to your entire list, right? That's okay. Everything doesn't, with broadcast emails specifically, everything does not always have to be 100% on point with what the person bought, because they know that they bought it from a store, right, that sells a lot of different stuff. So they're going to expect that some of the promotions that you make aren't going to be 100% in line with what they're interested in. Does that make sense? But you're going to lose money on these that you could get if you were sniping out emails. I'm going to tell you what I mean in a second. All right, so number two. All right, so number two is, I'm going to make this font the same height. It's 22. Sometimes it's not a good thing when I start doing this, because I spend more time making it pretty than I should. All right, so the number two, all right, is going to be automated sniper emails. All right, now automated sniper emails are going to be emails that send to specific niches only. Example, dogs. All right, so these automated sniper emails are great types of emails to send out, but the problem is a lot of people don't know how to send out these sniper emails. So there's two types of emails that you're going to send to your customers, okay? You're going to be sending out the type of emails I've been teaching you to send forever, the types of emails that I teach to send in our Ecom Success Academy. I give you a calendar in our Ecom Success Academy program that tells you what days to send out these emails, what to send out, when to send it out, what time of the day, and everything. Has everybody seen that? If you haven't, and you're an Ecom Success Academy member, go into your Ecom Success Academy program, click on email marketing, and you'll see the free email marketing calendar I give you for being an ESA student, and it will literally sync to your Google Calendar or your Apple Calendar And it will remind you to send emails because emails make money. And it will increase your LTV, lifetime order value, or lifetime customer value. But these automated sniper emails, this is something that more advanced marketers use, and they just got a lot easier. They just got a boatload easier for you to be able to do. And this would send to specific niches only. So here's an example. All right, so customer buys a dog leash on our Shopify store, okay? 14 days later, customer gets email for a discount on LED dog collars, because we know that if they bought a leash, they might be interested in buying one of our cool and fun LED collars, right? All right, customer buys for, let's just call it $19.95. And that gives us money. Does everybody have that? So customer buys a dog leash on our Shopify store. They become a customer, and put that in green. So everybody got it? This is day one. Then 14 days later, the customer gets an email for a discount on LED dog collars, all right? Then we would have 7 days later, customer gets email for a discount on, let's see, what's another good dog product? Let's just call it a Doggy and Me personalized necklace from Shine On. Now, what does that mean? That means that we know that they own a dog because they bought the dog leash and they bought a dog collar, right? They have dogs. They bought a dog product. So what we're going to do is over here, and this is one of the coolest strategies for these types of niches, by the way, that play off of emotion. What we're going to do is we're going to go into Shine On, which is a free app, and we're going to add a new product. And the new product is going to be our buyer upload product. So these are products whereby a customer can upload a picture of their dog or them and their dog to a necklace, to a bracelet, to a bangle, whatever, and immediately buy it. So let's say that they wanted a heart necklace of their cute pup. You can hit publish right here in Shine On, and this would be your Doggy and Me custom heart necklace. Upsells, because upsells increase our average order value. So we could upsell them to the gold for $49, and our cost is only 20 bucks, right? The base cost for the silver is $11.87. We're selling that for $39. We can also upsell them engraving. This is increasing our average order value. They came to buy one necklace, but now we're going to upsell them to the gold version for $10 more. We're going to upsell them to an engraving for $15 more. All of this is automated in the Shine On app, by the way. Now we can publish this product. It takes a second to publish. And this is like so simple. It's just like, oh, why didn't I think of that, right? Okay, now our product is live, and I want you to see how this works. So here is the product, and if I were just to go, I wonder if on Instagram I have a picture of me and my pup. I usually post pictures of me and my dogs, usually in the stories, but someone can take down, we can send an email to them and be like, we can tell that you love your dog, right? Because, well, you've bought a dog product before that shows you care about your pup. And from there, what we could do is we could say, get a necklace, upload a picture of your dog on it, and get 10, 15% off, or whatever it may be. So unfortunately, my Instagram over here is being stupid and freezing, so I can't get to the picture of my dogs. But what I'll do is I'll just grab like a random photo real quick, and I'll show you how this works, okay? So maybe I'll just take like this one of me and my dad, okay? Now I can come over here to the Shopify store. I can do this with my pet, whatever, right? So over here to the Shopify store, and I can hit upload a photo. So let's go ahead, let's hit upload a photo. It's gonna pull up where I can upload my photos. So let me just do that real fast. This is how simple this becomes. So let's go to my screenshots. Okay, so I uploaded that, and then so here's a picture of my dad and I. I can zoom out, and just like that, you can all see I now have a picture of my dad and I on a necklace, right? But this, in this case, would be of your pup, because we're targeting people that have dogs. Does that make sense? Yes. And people can rotate it, they can zoom in, they can zoom out, whatever it may be. Does that make sense? Yes? Okay, cool. So this is an excellent way to increase customer lifetime value with products that are drop shipped that customers can just personalize themselves that ship straight from the USA. Anyways, so that's what you could do with Shine On. So what we would do over here is we would send them a discount to the Dog and Me personalized necklace, right? All right. From here, customer would buy this for $49.95. All right. 7 days later, customer gets email for product, or we would say for dog product number 4, right? And so on and so forth and so on and so forth, right? But what's happened here? How is our lifetime customer value increasing at this point? All right, well, so they first came in and they bought our dog leash. Our dog leash was $24.95 because it's a real epic dog leash. 7 days, now that's that $24.95 that most people that don't run real businesses go after, right? Then they're on to how do I sell the next dog leash? When they should be thinking about how do I take that person that bought a dog leash and get them to buy more dog stuff, right? For more profit. So they buy this dog leash for $24.95. 14 days later, exactly to the day, I send them another email that says, hey, we noticed you got the dog leash. Would you like the dog collar? And we'll give it to you at a discount. Now, why wait 14 days? Because some of y'all are going to be asking that question. We're waiting 14 days because we want there to be enough time for a customer to actually get their product, right? So 14 days if you're using express shipping should suffice. Now, if you're not using express shipping and you're doing e-packet, you want to delay this by about 30 days, right? Just to be safe, which is totally fine. And I personally do in a lot of my autoresponders. All right, so plus 14 days later, we take that $24 customer and we turn them into a $19.95 buyer, which means now our LTV for that customer, our lifetime value, is $44.90. Well, 7 days later, we say, hey, why don't you check out our new customized Doggy and Me personalized necklaces? And it'll send them an email. It'll take them to our Shopify store, and it'll show them this necklace where they buy it for $44.95, right? Now we have a customer lifetime value. I saw that those of you mentioning it, of $89.85, right? And the thing is you're not having to wait, okay, this customer bought on September what is today's date? This customer bought on September 8th, right? So I need to make sure that I email them precisely 14 days from now. Let me look at that. But no, you don't have to put that on your calendar. All of this gets automated. And every customer can have an automated customer journey that will 2x this value. And then it will 2x that value again. And it will 2x that value again over time. And it will get one customer that was spending $24 to over time spend hundreds of dollars on your store without spending a dime additional in ads. Does that make sense? Now, why does the sniping method work so well? And can you use the automated snipe method with the broadcast method? Meaning you're sending these big newsletter emails, these big catalogs to your entire list, no matter what they bought. So it's really just you're throwing a bunch of stuff at the wall and saying, hey, everybody, these are the current discounts that are running on our store right now, right? And if you do that, then you're going to get sales without a doubt. You're going to get sales, but you're still missing sales as well. So while you are sending out these broadcast emails, right? You have the calendar for that. If you don't have the calendar for that, go into Ecom Success Academy, watch it. Go back in the Profit Power Hour replays, watch where I teach about that, okay? I can't teach that right now. But while you're sending these out, these general emails, right? You also want to be sending sniped out, like sniper emails directly to specific people that bought a gadget, people that bought a knife, right? People that bought a coaster, right? People that bought lights for their office or whatever, right? So you want to make sure that you're sending people stuff they're interested in. Did they buy a knife? By the way, you can't sell knives on Shopify, I don't believe, but did they buy a knife? Then you want to send them other tactical gear, like tactical flashlights and the skull mask and other like everyday carry type stuff. So how do you do that when you run a general store? All right, I think I've made my point very, very clear. So in Shopify, all right, you can connect your Shopify store to MailChimp, whereby everybody that buys goes on your email list. So our email list here has 2,985 people. So this is 2,985 people that have come to our store and opted in. They could have been looking at cat stuff. They could have been looking at dog stuff. They could have been looking at tactical everyday carry gear. They could have been looking at fishing stuff. They're looking at all different things. So when I send an email to these people, I try to include my most popular categories in the email. Here's our discounts in the fishing section. Here are our discounts in the whatever section. But, you know, again, we can't be as specific and niche as we want to be. So finally, after 40 minutes of talking and explaining, I like to explain the science and everything behind why I do what I do. And it's better to understand, right, why you're doing something. That way you learn how to run a real business. So in your MailChimp account, if you use MailChimp, you can create campaigns, right? So campaigns, let's just go to, let's create a campaign. All right, when we click on campaigns, we can hit create a campaign. Get ready for it. This is what's new. All right, we're going to send an email. Now, you're going to notice that we can do automated emails, right? You're going to notice that we could do regular emails, and you're going to notice you can plain emails, A and B test emails, so on and so forth. We want to click on automated, all right? We want to click on automated emails. Is everybody with me on this? Yes, yes, yes. All right, now, when you do this, you can create very, very, very specific emails, okay? So you could do featured, tags, emails, subscriber activity, So when they become new subs, e-commerce stuff, so thank you stuff, notification stuff, you got date-based stuff. So send an email based on when a subscriber joined your audience, send a one-time message. All right, so there are a lot of different things that we could do in here. So if you go to featured and you do email subscribers when they are tagged. So send an email to a subscriber when you tag them. This is one way to do it. Or you could come up here and click custom, all right? So streamline your communication and personalize each customer's experience. Use automation to create an email or series of emails to send when triggered by a specific date, event, or contact. So I like to come over here and hit automated and do my own custom, all right? So click custom here, and we're just gonna call this automated dog buyers series, okay? Now, it's going to ask you about your lists, all right? So you should only have one list. So you would select your email list here that says 2,800 people in it. Begin. And this is a brand new feature, by the way. Oh, it's actually, hold on a second. This is the old way of creating it. So, one moment. Exit without starting. They changed the button on me. 1 second. So we're gonna go to automations. Okay, there we go. Let's go back to the start screen. Sorry, it's a brand new feature that they just released, and they moved the button on me. All right, so you're gonna, instead of going to automations, once you go to campaigns, like I showed you a second ago, you're gonna go to automations at the top, duh, all right? So you're gonna come up here to automations, and you see this new one that says, I told you this is a new feature, that says customer journey. That's what we wanna do. So scratch the last like 3 or 4 minutes of what I said. I showed you how to go the wrong place, because in my mind, I'm going to a campaign, then I'm creating a campaign that's an automated campaign. And up here, what you really want to do is go to automations. You want an automated, well-oiled machine, and go to customer journey. Okay. Now, when you do this, it's going to be a really cool, that's why I said the other one looked like the old way, because it is the old way. When you look at this, you can create like one of the sickest flows here that's going to show you how to do exactly what we just typed out earlier in our notes. So we're going to hit start building. Show your people how much you get them. Why is it saying show your people how much you get them? It's because we can now send emails to specific subscribers based upon actions that they took on our store. So we would hit start building, and this is so simple to do. A complete novice, a complete beginner can do this, okay? So create a map of your customer's journey. So we're gonna call this dog buyers automated journey, okay? We're gonna select our list. So we're gonna do our gear grabber list. Right, this is all of our customers, and this is called a dog buyers automated journey. Now, you're gonna have a fishing buyers automated journey, a cat buyers automated journey. For every category that's on your Shopify store, right? Fishing, cats, grandma, fine jewelry, firefighters, whatever the niches are that you're adding to your store, you're gonna have an automated journey for each of them. We're gonna hit start building. This is so fun right here, I love this. Okay. The next step is going to be to choose a starting point. So this is what kicks off your contact journey. So we're now sending customers on a real specific journey designed for what they are interested in. So this means our emails are going to be more directed toward their niche. So they're more likely to open the email, click the email, and buy what's in the email, right? It's very specific, but it's automated. You only have to set it up one time. So choose a starting point. So the starting point is what happens when a customer begins this journey, right? What we would want to do is we would want to click on e-commerce activity. All right, how do people end up on this journey, right? We got audience, date, e-commerce, marketing activity, and integrations, right? So notice a lot of these are coming soon because this is a brand new feature. I used to have to do this the old way and it sucked. It really sucked. You probably see me teach it the old way, and most of you probably didn't do it because it sucked to have to do it. But now it's easy. So e-commerce activity, buys a product or buys a specific product or any product, or you can come over here and say they just simply sign up for your email list, which you don't necessarily want to do it that way. So there's two ways to look at doing this. You could say if someone comes in and buys any product, right, it's going to say get more specific about who can enter the map here and build a filter, right? And what we're going to say is, we're going to say we want people, right, that purchased a product that contains dog. Now, if you're just like, whoa, 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 what did you just do, Adrian? How did you just get here? Let me show you. Choose a starting point. We're going to go to e-commerce activity. We want people that buy a product to enter this journey, right? And it's going to say, get more specific about the person that you want to send these emails to. That's too broad. So you're going to get more specific. And then you're going to say, allow contacts who match these conditions here. And then you will be able to click this button, come down to where it says e-commerce, and say people that that purchased a product. See, it says product purchased. Okay. Notice that changes. It's going to list all of your products here from your Shopify store because MailChimp and Shopify are connected, right? But we don't want to do this for every freaking product. That's going to be a nightmare, right? So what we want to do is, instead of doing it for a specific product, we can hit contains. Now, any product that contains the keyword dog, right, will trigger this journey. That means, okay, that when you're over here in your Shopify store, the product titles, right, that you're using, any product title that says dog in it, adjustable safety harness with dog, adopted dog heart pendant, adopted dog luxury bangle, dog chew toys, all of these products, you notice that all of these products say dog in the title. These are all in our Shopify store. Does everybody get that? Yes? So any product in your Shopify store that has dog in the title, right, or in the description, that really needs to be in the title to be safe, okay, is going to be pulled in this journey because MailChimp is connected to Shopify. MailChimp is connected to Shopify. When somebody buys something at Shopify, Shopify tells MailChimp they just had a customer buy something, and it was this product here, this dog leash or this dog collar or this dog necklace. So they communicate with each other, and that is how we can come over here and say, anytime a product is purchased that contains the word dog, start them on this journey. Does that make sense? Yes. So we're going to hit save. And you also could do the other things like purchase activity, purchase date. Purchase activity could be things like they have purchased something, or orders is less than 2. This would ensure that anyone that gets on this journey is making their first purchase, right? Assuming that they could be resubscribed, which I don't believe that they can be. If they're already on this journey, it wouldn't start them back at the beginning, right? So I would just do it like this. Then we're gonna hit save. All right, so we're gonna save this starting point. Now, I want you to watch what happens here. All right, see it says, when a contact is added that has bought a product from your store that contains dog. Does everybody see that? Say yes. Now it's just simple kind of drag and drop. From here, we wanna hit wait. And what we wanna do is we wanna wait for a specific, where is it? Okay. We want to wait for a date. So watch this. We want to wait. Okay. Actually, you know what? We can do a delay. That'd be easier way to do it. We want to delay, and we can delay this for 14 days or 30 days or whatever. Does that make sense? Now, why would we wait 2 weeks to send our first targeted email to them? Well, we want to make sure that before we start marketing them more products, that they actually receive their product. So 14 days, if you're drop shipping from the US, is really, really safe, like extra safe. If you're doing China drop shipping and you're using express shipping or DHL shipping, you're good on 2 weeks. But if you're using ePacket and you're getting like the 20-day or so shipping, you might want to decrease this. All right. So now what we can do is after 2 weeks, what we're going to do is we are going to now wait. Oh, wait. Sorry, this is new. So I'm still, even myself, going through this, like, how does this all work? Because we're building it out for ourselves now. But we do this in Active Campaign, Entrepreneur, all other autoresponders too. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna wait 2 weeks and then we're gonna send them an email, right? So this email right here, which is something you can click on, you can now go in and you can design an email or you can select the template. So you might have a template already built that sells your dog collar. So we're gonna say, you know what? Send them this gift card right here in 14 days, right? Boom. Now we have an email that's going to shoot them a gift card as a testimonial. So maybe that's email number 1. This is an email that I built a long, long, long time ago, right? Is everybody with me on this? Say yes. All right, so the system just simply knows to send them an email in 14 days. So now we've added this email. All right, does everybody get it? Then what we want to do is we want to do another delay. And in that delay right there, we're going to wait, I would say, another 7 days. All right, so another 7 days is what I would wait. So let's hit save. All right, so it's going to wait 1 week, 1 week after they send that email. And we're going to send them another email. Now, this email right here is going to be an email they get for a completely new product. So if we go back over to our notes here, remember this is a sniper email. So they came to our Shopify store, they bought the dog leash. 14 days later, we send them an email that has the gift card that they can use for the LED dog collar, right? Or just a gift card in general, saying, hey, thanks for being a customer. We want you to come back and shop with us. 7 days later, we send them another dog product. And then 7 days later, another dog product and another dog product. So here's how that works. All right, I'm going to try something else here while we're playing around with this. All right, so they get the email. What we're going to do is we are going to, let's see. Let me try something. Wait. Audience field changes, dates, commerce, marketing. Ah, okay, it's not available yet. But see where it says opens email or does not open email? So what we would do is we would say if they don't open the email, send them the email again with a different subject. to try to get them to open it a second time, but that's not there. So you see what I'm saying is we could say, we could put a if else. So then we could say, all right, so based off of what they do after this email, let's do two different things. If they opened an email, right? We could say, working activity. If they open an email, then don't send them this email again. If they don't open the email, send this email again tomorrow and say, hey, this offer expires in 24 hours before they go to the next promotion. Does that make sense? If they open the email, then they've seen the promotion. There's no need to send them the same email a second time. But if they didn't open the email, it's because they didn't, your subject line didn't appeal to them. It's because they missed the email at their spam folder. They just simply didn't see it. So these are things that are going to be coming, I imagine, very, very soon. Like I said, this is a brand new flow builder that MailChimp has released, and it's really, really nice. So what we'll do here is we'll probably just go ahead and remove this for now. All right, so then we'll do another delay for 1 week, and then we'll send them another email. And then we'll do another delay, and then we will send them another email, right? So here is another email, right? And then let's do another delay for 14 or 7 days, and then send them another email. Now, once I zoom out of this, I want you to look at what we've done. I know it's really small, but I want you to take a look at what we've done here. Is when a customer buys a dog product, right? We're gonna wait 2 weeks, right? Assuming in 2 weeks they get their product. Then we're gonna send them an email with a gift card to come back and shop in our store, a thank you for being a customer, right? Then we're gonna wait 7 days and we're gonna send them another email with a dog product. Why? Because they only enter this flow if they have purchased a product that contains the word dog. Does that make sense? Just say yes if that makes sense. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. So essentially what we do here is we build an endless flow of emails that all promote dog products. Now, someone inevitably is going to ask, Adrian, what happens if we don't have 50 dog products to add here? Very, very simple. All right. So first off, see where it says contact exits this flow at the very end. If anything, what you want to do is, let me see, wait. Let's see. Actually, you know what? Since they don't have all the options there, what we'll do is at the end, so they never leave this flow, we'll put a delay, and we'll just put a delay for as many weeks as we possibly can. So always have a delay like this that has, all right, like the 100 weeks. Why would we want a delay of 100 weeks? Well, let's just say this email here is selling the last dog product or last product within the niche that you currently have on your store. You don't want people to ever leave this flow. You want them in this flow forever, right? So next week, if you do some research and you add some new dog products to your store or some new products in whatever niche it is, you can come back in here and see how I can in between this, like always have this delayed thing at the end. So technically you're blocking people from ever leaving the flow. It's 100 weeks, 700 days, right? So you're blocking them from ever leaving the flow. So in the future, you can come back and say, oh, we just added some new dog products that we can now put in our dog flow. So let's do a delay of 1 week after that. And then let's do this email here. And then we'll do another delay here of a week after that email. Then we'll send them dog product number whatever, 15, and then you'll hit save, right? Does that make sense? Then you turn on the flow, and I don't have everything set up in here because these emails are all blank, but you would turn on the flow, and now you are able to go in and have an endless automated sniper email series for your dog customers, right? Your tactical customers, your fishing customers, your gadget customers, your kitchenware customers. Based off of what type of product they bought, they will go into a never-ending automated sniper series that sends them very specific emails. So what you can do is you can build this out just like I did without writing a single email at first, right? Build it out. And then you can go in and you can now click on gets an email, right? And you can put in what you can write the email that you want them to get, put the product in here, so on and so forth. And then once you've done that, you're going to say, okay, I'm going to click the next email. And now I can go in and I can either create a new email or I can go through a template that we've already created in the past if you have saved templates for products, right? So you can select a template or use a previous campaign as a template, or you could create an entirely new email that you write from scratch, right? And you build out the map first, and then after the map, right, you go in and you fill in the blanks. What email do you want this to send out of what product? And what product do you want this to send out? Well, you go over here to your Shopify store and look, I've got a boatload of dog products. So I just keep doing this until I run out of dog products to email them. Now, every single week, they will get emails over and over and over and over and over again, selling them products that they're interested in, because we are sending them dog products because we know that they previously purchased a dog product. Does that make sense? Just say yes if that makes sense. And this is what got me to orders like this one here, right? Is Esther came in, I showed y'all this last week, and you notice that she's come back to our store 20 times. She has placed 20 different orders on our store, but her lifetime customer value is $545. So because Esther is getting emails, right? Because Esther is receiving emails about things that she is interested in, she's opening them and she's buying more products. And this is how you increase your lifetime value. Now, this I had to do the hard way to achieve this back in the day. Now, MailChimp has this amazing, this literally amazing drag and drop email flow builder here. It's pretty simple. Starting point, when customer buys a product containing the niche name. Delay it for 2 to 4 weeks, so give them time to get their product in. Send out your first email promotion to them. After that, wait 7 days. Send out email promotion number 2. After that, wait another 7 days. Email promotion number 3. But you see, these promotions are not broadcast emails that are general, because we're sending them to everybody on our email list and we have no idea what everybody bought. So we're really just kind of saying, here are the deals on our website for the week. We have our cat stuff, our dog stuff, our tactical stuff, our kitchenware stuff, our gadget stuff. These are the best deals site-wide. The automated sniper emails are fully automated, and you only have to set up this flow one time, and from now on forever, when customers buy something from your store, they're gonna go into the dog flow or the everyday carry tactical flow, right? So yes, you're going to have to build, right, different flows for each niche and set them up. But once you do that, right, you never have to do it again. The only thing that you will need to do is in the future, go in and add your new products to the flow. In which case you can open up the dog buyer's journey and edit it. And you can come down here to the very, very end, right? Right here where you see that 100-day delay. And right before that 100-day delay, you can add another 1 week delay and then send another email. Oh, I just added 3 new dog products to my store. So I'm gonna add 3 new emails to the end of this. And so as you do that over time, what's gonna happen is you are gonna build a beast mode automated sniper email series that's designed to literally just pump out sales for you in your sleep. And that is no joke, because every single person that enters this flow starts at step number 1, right? So every day you're going to have emails going out to different people about different products that are super related to whatever it is that they purchase, generating sales for you. So if your Facebook ads die out, if your Facebook ads have a bad day, whatever it may be, doesn't matter. Your email marketing is like a sniper sniping out sales for you at no ad cost while you're doing other things in your life or your business. Does that make sense? Say yes. So how did I get here? All right, so we've saved and closed this flow. You'll notice that my journey now has a dog buyer's automated journey, and I can come in here and edit it. But let's go back out to the home page here. All right, so back at the home page of MailChimp, all I do is go to automations, customer journey. There are 2 tabs here, my journeys. These are ones I've created, and these are new ones that you can create. So I would just hit start building, choose my list, name my journey. So this would be our tactical buyers automated flow. Start building, choose a starting point, e-commerce activity, buys a product, add a filter to it that says they bought a product that, let's see, product purchased contains tactical. That would need to be somewhere in the product name. Save. Now, automatically, this is going to know whenever somebody buys a tactical product on your store, and guess what you're going to do? You're going to have a delay here of 14 days or 2 weeks. Then you're going to send them an email that promotes another product or a gift card to them. Then you're going to have another delay, and this delay is going to be for 7 days, in which case you're going to send another email to them. And then you're going to have another delay of 7 days before you send the next tactical email to them. And remember, when a contact gets to the end of this flow, it will remove them from the flow, and you never want that to happen, because you want to be able to add new stuff to this flow in the future that all contacts will receive. So the way around that is to put a delay in here at the very, very end in case you run out of products for the time being of 100 weeks, which is around the max they'll let you do. And so that means that you have 100 weeks to find new products to add to this flow to increase your sales. Well, you really only need 1 week. So as you're adding and building your store, right, you have this 100-week delay here. There'll be a lot of people that are, waiting here. You can still go in and say, hey, all right, now let's add a new email for 3 new products that I got. And you can change this delay down to, 1 week, which will reactivate everybody that's sitting here waiting and add more emails for them to receive. And then once you're done, look, now you got your tactical buyer flow, your dog buyer flow, you got automated sniper flows for every niche. Is everybody with me on this? Say yes, 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 yes. Okay, sweet. So I know this was a beefier training and I went a little longer than I usually do, but I wanted to explain everything. I wanted to show you this. If you have questions about this, there's going to be a replay of this. You can ask questions in the Facebook group about this. This is a new feature by MailChimp, but really all it is an automated map that lets you drag and drop and create a journey to send each and every customer on that is endless, that sends them the products that are relevant to what they purchase, which means higher opens, more clicks, more sales, more profits, long-term money, AKA running a real business, right? That's fully automated, like I said, about an hour and 7 minutes ago. So that's that for this. Listen, y'all, there are a couple of things that I want to mention real quick. So we still have the opportunity for our students to hit different tiers of success. We've had some submissions that we're reviewing right now. But if you go to profitph.com/success, then you are going to see this page here. It needs an updated video from me, but it's the best I could do for now. And if you hit $10,000 in sales, then we're going to award you and reward you by putting you in our 10K club. It's free. You're going to get perks. You're going to get some cool stuff. If you're at 50K in sales, then apply. 100K in sales, or even $1 million in sales, which we've had people hit. Apply, and you're going to get on our new student success wall. We're going to send you a T-shirt that says that you're in the 10K club, 50K club, 100K club. You can collect all the shirts, and for each of these tiers, they're going to be specific and different awards and perks that I give you. It might be a free one-on-one session with me or something like that, just to reward you for having your success. So you're going to go here and you're going to click on submit your application, and it's just going to ask you to tell us what club you're applying for and how long you've been a student, and a couple of other questions. It's free. There's nothing for sale. There's no hook. There's no bait. It's just a free, fun program I put together to award you all. If you are, and by the way, that is at profitph.com/success. profitph.com/success. Okay. Now, if you want to take part in our new monthly contest that I did I tried a year ago or so. We just had trouble getting in contact with people. So we're going to do it again, but you can apply for the Student of the Month program. Now, the Student of the Month program is going to be at www.pphallstars.com. Now, pphallstars.com is going to take you to this page right here. So it's a different page, and you can apply to be a Student of the Month, whereby you get free YouTube interview with me on my YouTube channel. You might get some free cash or free perks, and the way that you become a Student of the Month is you just come over here and you click on submit your application, and you'll fill out this application here. And as long as you have made one sale, that's it, then you can enter each monthly contest to be Student of the Month. Now, you only have to submit once, right? But you can continue to submit more and more throughout the months, and update us on your sales numbers. So if you have made more than one sale 4 months from now, you'll want to come back here and say, hey, Adrian, I think I should be Student of the Month because I went from one sale to 1,000 sales. And these will be randomly chosen, okay? So they're randomly chosen each month, and you can become the Student of the Month and get some free stuff from me, some free value from me, and be listed on our wall with our founding Student of the Month, like Chris, PJ, Jamie, De La Haye, who have all gone on to be very, very successful in the e-commerce sphere. So we have two programs. We have our success program for people that have hit 10K and above in sales. And then we have our Student of the Month program, which everybody can participate in if they've just done one single sale. So you can apply to be to get the T-shirt and success awards at profitph.com/success. And if you've made at least one sale and you want to be a Student of the Month and win free stuff from me and get some free perks, then you go to pphallstars.com, fill out that page, and we'll start our Student of the Month program again. And it's going to be really fun, really exciting. And those that got Student of the Month before ended up getting a ton of value out of it. And I believe that they would come back in the group and tell you that themselves. So they're very productive calls that I had with them when they won. So that said, I know it's late. I know that I've been going for hour 20, so I'm going to go ahead and end this. I love you all. We're going to give away some cash money. So make sure that you go to Facebook, you get on my Facebook Live. I'm going to choose a student in the group to give $100 cash prize money to. So go to Facebook after you've got, like, screenshot this, go to these pages, apply for our award program if you've done 10K and above. If you've done one sale or more, go to our PPH All-Stars program. So everybody has the opportunity to win and have fun. It's not just rewarding 10K and above students, but people have gotten one sale and above gonna get epic stuff at pphallstars.com. Go there, screenshot these, I'm gonna go on Facebook Live. We're gonna talk about everything that we have tonight. I'm sure you have questions, and yeah, I'll see you there, and we'll give away some money. I love you. I believe in you. I want you to succeed. I'm here to help you succeed, and I always have your back. As long as you're showing up here Tuesday nights at 9 p.m. EST, I'm gonna be here. No matter if my neck is messed up or I'm feeling terrible, teaching you how to crush it with e-commerce. All right. I'll see you on my Facebook Live. Go to my Facebook ASAP. My Facebook is facebook.com/Adrian Morrison official. Adrian Morrison official. And I'm going to go live on my Facebook fan page, do some Q&A, chat with you, talk about tonight's training, get your feedback, and give away some free cash money. So make sure that you go there and make sure that you submit to enter my success club or become our random student of the month for just getting one sale or more. Everybody, no matter if you're at 100K or your first sale, can be student of the month. You can enter both programs and enjoy the benefits. All right. So I'll see you on my Facebook Live. I hope you enjoyed tonight's training. If you don't show up to Facebook, I'll see you next week right here at 9 p.m. EST on the Profit Power Hour. Good night, y'all.